Hi, so today I wanted to show you where I'm staying in Madrid. I actually arrived late last night, but it was dark and I had fun with keys. So I kind of figured that I'd do this video in the daytime because it would be more interesting. That's right, more interesting. This area is kind of cool. If you've ever been to Amsterdam, imagine Amsterdam with hills and less coffee shops. And it kind of gives you a feel for the area. Lots of graffiti, lots of stickers, very street urban area. Well, let's show you where I'm staying for a couple nights. Hostel Los Perales. Trying to find the right keys. This video wouldn't come out well at night time. It's a really old staircase, and if you listen real close, hi. Do you want to get in?
No.
Oh. Yeah? Oh. So look up. I thought she was trying to get in. She was, looks like she was leaving. It's never advisable to drag people in when you want to leave. So I think this was like maybe a previous reception area. This is actually a hostel, not a hotel, but they're all individual rooms rather than bunk beds all in the same room, that kind of thing. Interesting roof, kind of gives off a Swedish sauna vibe, but I'm thinking it's old bits of wood that they've stapled together. Okay, so this is my room. Okay, interesting. Let's do that one more time. It's like a bank vault, huh? Okay. So I have to say that this is probably the smallest room that I've stayed in. So a single bed. Yeah, as you come around here, we have the bathroom, which is all nice and clean. That's what we like. Hair dryer with electric cable that plugs over the sink. So be careful of that if you ever stay here. Now the shower area, this is, I just had a shower this morning, but it's quite a bizarre shower in the sense that it's like a traditional bath but half the size, but it has a very long curtain which you want to keep inside to stop the water from getting outside, but then you want to be careful that you're not standing on it. You could quite easily have an accident. But it meets my needs. The shower goes up here, but it faces outwards, and then I kind of hand shower with it the other way because I don't want water coming out this way, because I don't want to risk water getting on the floor and having a problem with it. So into the main area. So I'm just charging my phone. Bed itself is it's very comfortable pillow. One thing you need to be aware of is that as you enter here, there's a little bit of a damp smell, and as you look around, you can see that there's a reason for that. As you see down here, they've previously had a lot of mold here. And there's a lot of damp down here. I don't know if you can see it very well. but they've had a lot of mold, so much so that it goes all the way back to the bottom of the door here. So it's to be expected in older buildings. I'm not sure how old these buildings are, but the thing you want to be careful of is they only have one plug socket here. So when you unplug the other one, you know, you're going to tend to leave it around here, but there is water on the floor here. If you can see here, yeah. And you might also be thinking, why is there a dirty sock on the floor? And it's not for that dirty stuff that you might be thinking of, but what it actually is in order to pull the blinds. You know, there's a lot of damp here. And myself, I have an allergy to penicillin, and I don't want to be risking contact with mold because it's a similar strain. So I'm using a previous sock to okay, I'm using a previous sock, not very well, I hasten to add. Okay, right, let's get rid of the sock. So again, you can see water coming down here. So you want to be careful of that. So all along here, water dripping. So obviously I'm listing a lot of negatives, but for me, I'm here for 2 nights, and it pretty much ticks all the boxes that I need. It's around 25 euros a night. So you know, I just need a comfy bed, shower. The TV, I tried to plug a HDMI cable into it last night, but it wouldn't transfer from my laptop, and the TV itself it's not the best thing. So I was a little bit uneasy about that maybe coming off the wall. Outside, it's not down to the street, it's actually down to, I guess you would say, a courtyard kind of area inside the building. I actually lived in Valencia some years ago, and somewhat similarly, looking down into this kind of area, say where like these drains are, you can actually see downstairs into where they had a restaurant, and you could see people cooking. I always thought, wow, it'd be very easy for something to drop off and fall down, and well, you'd end up with something very different in a soup to what you paid for. No aircon. Comes with a fan. Is that the right one? There we go. Which kind of gives you enough air. It's only 6 degrees here today, so it's far from warm. So you don't really need the fan. It's nice enough getting fresh air with the windows open. And yes, the agua, as they would say in Spain, with the most important meal of the day right here. Yeah. Ah, beautiful. So yeah, Hostel Los Perales in Madrid, if you ever want to stay here. Again, I listed a lot of negatives, but you know, it meets all my needs. Only here for 2 nights. If I was going to be staying here for, say, a week or longer, then I would relocate to somewhere else. But yeah, this is everything I need it to be. So I just wanted to show you guys again. I got here late last night, but there's really no point in showing you this area in at night time because there's no lights here, etc. So I just wanted to say, because I didn't want the video to come off as negative, because positive mental attitude all the way. As you can see down here, they've repatched the wall a little bit. So you know, as I said, older buildings will get mold, and 25 euros a night, it's everything I need and more. As you travel around, sometimes you can pay a certain amount of money for a room, and you get a sense of that it's worth quadruple the amount that you've paid for it. So it's perfect for me. It's everything that I need. Yeah. So here's that interesting door lock that sounds quite intense as you open it. almost got a Second World War vibe going on there.